What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Urban Meyer is breaking his silence about SHEDEUR Sanders and pretty much exactly what went wrong in the draft. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like my man Junior.
For real? Somebody call me Junior, too.
When I pulled up, I thought you was Junior. I got put on my face.
Stop right here for me.
Came back saying
Go on and
Pleasure of witnessing SHEDEUR Sanders' first couple years in Colorado. I was part of it. I was there filming everything. I got interviews with some of the biggest names in sports, all on the channel. Well, on my other channel, you guys can go see. I still got a lot of this footage. I got a bunch of footage of me and SHEDEUR behind the scenes, so I was there. One person that I did get a chance to meet was Urban Meyer. Got a chance to talk to Urban Meyer on numerous occasions because he was out there for the first couple games when it all had went down with a big noon kickoff. It was him, Mark Ingram, and a few other people, you know, that was part of their cast, and they was there. And I had the pleasure of talking to him, interviewing him about SHEDEUR Sanders, about Coach Prime, about the team. And what stood out to me was just exactly what he's saying in this clip I'm about to show you. That was the same energy he had off camera when it comes to SHEDEUR Sanders, Travis Hunter, all of the guys there. And for SHEDEUR to slide down the 5th round and pretty much be 4th man on a depth chart, crazy. But Urban Meyer broke his silence about it all and spoke about his experience in Colorado, going out there, seeing SHEDEUR in practice and seeing him in many facets of the game. And this is what he had to say, man. Let's listen.
I loved watching him. We covered at Big Noon. We covered him. You know, we were there for Deion's, I think, first 3 games, and he turned around a program that was a train wreck. And you don't do that without SHEDEUR Sanders. You know, I got to go behind the scenes and watch him, watch his coach or his father and coach. And, you know, a lot of times we all get uncomfortable with maybe the flash and the posse and the watches, et cetera, et cetera. But I know what I saw. I saw a player that can get out of trouble, lead a team, has really all the skill set to be successful. He took just a god-awful program and they turned it around. And so I think there's a lot of substance there. If you're asking the question, can he do it? I don't think there's any doubt he can do it. You know, it all depends on what's around him. But if you're talking about a skill set, great leadership, quality person that I really enjoyed watching, I'm a SHEDEUR Sanders fan. I loved watching him.
So that was Urban Meyer, man, one of the most decorated college coaches ever. Somebody that know ball. He definitely know ball, bro. He spoke about what he's seen during his tenure, kind of covering the Buffs, going up to Colorado, seeing everything when it all went down. Like, just like I said in the beginning, I was there, and I witnessed it all, man. I got it documented, and you know, I wouldn't be the liquidator myself if it wasn't for that first season in Colorado. But with all that being said, we have more footage and more audio from this Eric Dickerson situation, man. We got the full audio. Shout out to the homeboy JK on Twitter. Give my dog a follow, man. He got 4,000 posts. Damn, he be cooking. Let's listen to him, dog.
I just feel like, and I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him. Do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They weren't going to draft him. They were forced into drafting him because somebody made a call to them, said, you know, and I said, when I say this is a NFL side source for sure, you know, so this is not hearsay. Look, one thing about it is, and I'll just say it, you know, they don't like when guys have brands, especially black players. You know, and that's mostly us with the brand. You know, we kind of, some guys are flashy and all that kind of stuff. They don't like that. This kid, Fred, I don't think you knew this. He had already made $17 million from a car deal that he already signed. A car deal. He had $17 million already for that. Then he had another 14, I think, from a was it a shoe, Nike or some shoe deal. So he was good with money wise, but I know he wants to play in the National Football League for sure.
So how does he do that? I mean, Cleveland picked him. I find it fascinating, Eric. You're saying somebody even called the Browns and said, don't do that.
Yeah, somebody called the Browns and said.
So what was the objective? He doesn't get picked. He's an undrafted free agent.
That's exactly what's going to happen. They were going to have him, he was not going to get drafted, to basically show you this is what happens when you do this. I mean, look, McFred, the NFL got all kind of power. They do all kind of stuff. You know that, and I know it too. But no, they were not going to draft him. And like I said, when I said it came from a good source, it came from a very, very good source. They said they were going to draft him. I like it because when I saw it when he went to the second round, I said, oh, I said it out loud. They're not going to draft him. They're going to make an example out of him. I knew it.
Do you think
so the guy that they drafted, the quarterback they drafted ahead of him, he wasn't as good as SHEDEUR. He even said it. I mean, how do you draft a guy that you know that's not better than the guy that you drafted after? That don't even make sense.
Do you think SHEDEUR knew they wanted to make an example out of him?
I don't think he realized to the extent that the NFL would go to make an example out of him. No, I don't think he knew that. I don't think his dad knew the extent that they would go to make an example out of him.
Wow. Powerful, powerful, man. We all knew it, dog. We all knew it. We all knew it, guys. Let's not sit up here and act like we didn't know what was going on, the play at hand, how they was going about doing this with SHEDEUR. We all knew it. We all seen the writing on the wall. And what's crazy, Shannon Sharp and Ocho talked about this same situation last night too. And let's take a listen to what they had to say. Listen to this.
But when we watched the draft, you wonder why Mel Kiper was going off the way he was?
Man, Mel was losing
his mind because he know good and well he was a top 3 pick in the first round. He knew that. We all knew that. If you watch the game of football, if you look at the quarterbacks that went before SHEDEUR, I mean, hello. The only one who's looked decent this offseason, this preseason, he plays in New York. He plays in New York. Outside of that, the Saints still don't have a quarterback.
No.
The Saints picked at 9, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think there might have been 9.
The Steelers still don't have a quarterback.
At 21. Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. And then the people that are oblivious, that purposely turn the blind eye and act oblivious. Oh, why would the owners collude? Why would they care? I'm like, you know what? And it's like, it's almost like you can't be that
naive.
Come on, man. Y'all pick and choose when to use logic, when to have common sense, when to see the bigger picture, when to understand why they would this specific individual. Like, come on, man.
Ocho, this is what ED said. This is his full quote. I tell you this much. What I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told teams, don't draft him. Do not draft him. We're going to make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, But apparently, SHEDEUR had fallen much further than anticipated, and some league officials called the Browns and forced them to take him with the 144th overall pick. He said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that, draft him. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They were forced into drafting him because somebody made that call to them. I heard a very similar situation with the Michael Sam situation.
Oh, yeah.
So this is not I'm not saying that this is true.
All right, guys. I'm gonna stop you right here. He's talking about the Michael Sam situation. I ain't finna play none of that. But that was Shannon Sharp, man, basically giving it his 2 cents on the matter, man. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. We all know what was going on, man. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what they was doing with SHEDEUR. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Hence, part of the reason why I turned this channel into a complete SHEDEUR channel. This channel's supposed to be a football channel, but we're focusing on SHEDEUR because what they did to my dog was completely unacceptable and completely wrong, and we turning up until justice is prevailed, baby. And like always, until next time, man, shake the damn haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.
You coming? You should have seen by now. Coming. Yeah, they talking about it. We coming. They doubting us.